Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Healing journey. About 2 years ago, my life was like really unmanageable, and I got shut. You know how the universe or God kind of like taps you on the shoulder, you don't listen, kind of gives you a little push, you don't listen, shoves you to your knees, you still don't listen. I got shoved on my ass, and so I needed to really change the way I was living.
Got one on. Almighty morning. Welcome in to this beautiful day. We're meeting you from
Sedona, Arizona. Do we have anyone in?
We have one person. Oh, three. Yep, they're popping in.
Hey.
Hi, Jess. Welcome in. Our scenery has changed. Nora, welcome in. Okay. I haven't even gotten to my Facebook stuff yet.
Oh, me neither. Shoot, let's get this stuff done, you guys, and then we can tell you all the exciting things that we've been doing. We did post some pictures.
Yep. And all you need to do is share and
I know.
Yeah. So
as soon as it comes on, I don't even know if I should just sign off and then sign back on, because that usually works for me. Okay, so we've been having a lot of fun, you guys. We did some foraging, found some pines. Okay,
were we going to make pine tea today?
Sign back on, because that usually works.
You need to turn your volume down, please.
Okay, so we've been having a lot of fun, you guys. Thanks for tuning in. All right.
Yep. Oh, we're glowing. Yes. Well, I have sunlight behind me, so it's great. And she does too. Yes. So if you guys get too much sunlight, let us know. We'll make the adjustment. But oh my goodness. It's my ex. He's on. Wow. Hello, Mark.
Wow.
Hey, we're celebrating this weekend, so
yeah,
that's why.
Yeah, we're celebrating her new found
Single bells.
Status.
Single bells.
Status.
Oh, yeah, Single Bells shirt.
Well, everyone, welcome to the spiritual show that flows, where it's the best place to be on Tuesday morning with Claudene and Julie, also known as Elevated by Claudene and Love Right Warrior. And we're here today to talk about everything quantum, everything. And we are literally taping live right now from Sedona, Arizona, where it doesn't get any more higher elevated. It's a very spiritual place, very sacred everywhere. The vortexes are here, the ley lines are here, and we've got Oak Creek running right through it, and we've got the red rocks, and it's just beautiful here. So we're doing the show live this morning, and then as soon as we're done, we're heading out to go have some fun. And we've been having a really great time since we've got here. Through the whole entire journey from the minute we left. We've just been going with the flow, you guys, just like what the show is, and making it on time. So,
well, a little bit late, but
well, we're not on any time. That's why
we're on divine time.
We're on divine time. We're just living in the present moment and practicing that and getting away from the city, all the smog, all of the yuckiness that goes on at the city. We just need some fresh air and some really good grounding with Mother. And we did go hiking in the Flagstaff Forest yesterday. Was that yesterday or the day before? The day before.
The day before, yes.
Yeah.
And not only that, it started snowing on us.
Yeah.
On our way back. Well, we turned around as it started snowing.
Yeah, we woke up to snow the first morning we were here, so that was really cool. So it feels good to be freezing.
Yes.
We deserve it.
Yeah, that's great. So let's see. We have. Why don't you go? You were talking about the downloads. Did you do your normal intro or?
No, that was. I just sat down here. I just thought we were going to talk.
No, yeah.
And I sat down here and that was a download I had, and then I told you I added the second sentence. And as I just sat here watching her get ready, the download just came. All your fears are lies you keep telling yourself. So I kind of feel that's an appropriate download to have, I guess, for good morning for today. Today's a big day. We can't ignore it, but we need to face it, you guys. It's here. The day's here, and it's that voting thing that we're doing today. So for some of us,
we're finalizing today. Yeah.
And here we go, folks. Here we go. This is what we've been waiting for. This is what we came here for. So let's do what we came here for, and let's have some positive thoughts today, okay? This is hopefully going to be an end of a lot of lies and darkness, dark energy, old energy. And now this should push us more forward into the new energies as long as we manifest that.
Yes.
We do that through our thoughts, okay? So.
And Dragon 17, I wanted to say hello to you because I finally get to see a face. So that is so great. Usually we see something else in the background, so we get to see a face today. You see her face?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. And Debbie Ross, welcome in. Arkisha. Noor. And those of you on Facebook. Yep. Facebook and YouTube going on this morning. Oh, we had 6, we had 7. Let's see what we got. Okay. Did you share yours?
Share my what?
To let people know you were here? Keep going.
Dang it.
And keep going. No, you almost made
No,
it.
that's from the week before.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Are you not live on here? No, you're live.
I'm like, there we go. Why does it do that?
Share now.
Share now.
Yep.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. That helps. Old paradigms on their way out. Yes, and as I've been saying, hello, Alif. I have been saying history is ending. And her story has begun. And I was saying that in January. Okay. It has nothing to do with who's running for what right now. Because this is the year of the feminine.
Yeah, they're just playing a rollout, you guys, in my personal opinion, with all those people, they're all criminals. None of them have leadership. None of them have love. They work for a completely different entity than, they have their own God, different God. They got a really weird belief system. But I'm not here to talk about all that stuff. And I know you guys already know all that. So
you've been watching.
If you've been watching, you guys know this stuff.
Even if you haven't been actively watching, it comes to you anyway. It hits you when you
guys all know this. Come on, we all know they're criminals. So I don't even know if that's up for debate. But just like I said, just hold your light right now. You guys think positive, come from the heart, and we're gonna win this. Okay, we win. Trust me, we win, and life is gonna get so much better with the new earth. And I'm super excited. I'm here here in Sedona on this day, just so I can anchor my white light into Mother and give her some love. And then she can give it back to me so I can emanate that out to the world. Because I think it's pretty funny what's going on right now. I'm really excited, you guys, to watch the whole system fall down. Because I know that's what I came here for.
Yeah. We incarnated here and now for a reason, or for at this time. Saw hairs last night. Yes,
again,
we agree.
Yeah. Again, I'm very biased on that opinion completely. They're all criminals. I don't have anything lovely to say about them right now. So I think it's just best that I just let you guys know that they're not our friends. That's not right now, not till they come to the light. Once they come to, they stop being stuck on stupid and come to the light, then, that'd be great. But for right now, I'm pushing back.
Oh, congratulations. Yes, that is a good feeling. Yeah. Great time to ground, meditate. I love that. Self-love. This is about us right now. We need to take care of ourselves and prepare, because if you haven't prepared yet, You need to get it done.
Yep, lots of grounding, loving yourself, self-care, being with the people who you love the most, the people who rise you up, the people who support you. That is really important too right now. We've got the holidays coming up, and to me, family is everything. Family is very important. I love my family. They're one of my main priorities. Me first, though. Me first, then my family. Because how am I supposed to take care of the ones I love and be of service to this planet for all my brothers and sisters if I am not in good shape?
Right. Definitely.
Physically and non-physically. So, yes, the world really does need positive change. And we do have positive change. It is coming. It's coming very, very, very soon. In all kinds of ways, you guys. You just guys watch. I'm telling you. Taxes are going to go bye-bye. Interest rates are going to go bye-bye. A lot of stuff is going to go bye-bye. Things are just going to change. And they're going to change for the good, not for the worse. Yes, we are the world. We are all one. And the more that we stand together, the stronger we are. I do believe in the human race, you guys. I believe in you guys more than anything. Because I see what happens when somebody gets hurt. When someone gets hurt on the street, I see how people react. I see how people react when someone's home is torn down by a tornado. The community always comes together.
Yep.
And that gives me faith. That right there. I already know. We will do what we have to do to raise the vibration of this planet.
Yep, and that's what.
And we just have to live more simple. You know, you have abundance, share that abundance. Help your brother, help your sister, help your neighbor. Spread the love.
Yes. I do want to remind you all that the psychic squad will be having class this evening. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it. I already told Don I probably won't. But if you want the link, it's advice at Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Just give Don an email and ask him to Zoom you in, as Susan would say. It is from 6 to 8 p.m. tonight. And for those of you who don't know, Mountain Standard Time does not change. So in less than 10 hours, basically 9.5 hours, class will begin. Okay. So whatever time you're at, just add 9.5 hours and that's when they'll be on. Okay. I'm looking for other things to add here. Go ahead. So what else have we been doing? So you talked about the foraging. And did you want to talk about what?
We went to a farmer's market and I got some goat's poop.
This is true.
And I was really excited.
Oh.
Yeah, I got some mulch that was mixed with goat's poop. And it looks really interesting. It should keep my plants warm. So I was so happy to score that. I was like, I got goat poop. But anyways, I've never seen that before. So, and it just came from a farm of a couple that has several goats, and they do the goat's milk, the goat's cheese. They do it all. So those are my kind of people. So that's exciting. I don't know if any of you guys out there have ever used goat's mulch, goat for keeping your plants warm. If you have, let me know how it works. Because I haven't. When I get back home, I'll be doing that. I'll be adding it to the soil, the topsoil.
And I will be removing the class thing because it is not tonight. Due to what's going on in the U.S. This evening. Yeah.
Let's ground ourselves.
Yep.
Just ground and love and love and love.
So we will be sitting by the fire, enjoying ourselves.
Yes, we're going to be watching. We're going to watch. We're going to stargaze tonight. So I'm excited about that. Around a fire pit. I've been waiting to do that. We were supposed to do that the night before, but it was too cold. It had snow, like sleet. That's what they kept calling it, was sleet all day long, and it was just freezing. And I'm not used to it being that cold. But it was still a really nice evening. Yeah, we were in Flagstaff for what, 2 days?
2 days.
2 days. Yeah, we were in Flagstaff for 2 days. We hung out there, and then we drove in last night into Sedona, and then we'll be here till tomorrow. I'm just sending you guys all good, happy, healthy, peaceful vibes. I promise you. We'll be hiking a couple of the vortexes today too. So we're gonna get a lot of exercise. We have gotten a lot of exercise through this trip, a lot. So that's been really good. And just breathing in the fresh air.
Well, I got a lot of exercise this morning rearranging this room. So
She did a great job. She kicked me out though.
yeah,
She
it's
told
like, wait, I'm right in the middle of this. I had a vision.
I was trying to help.
Yes, she was. She was.
But I was bugging so.
No. And I had my car parked behind this, so I had to move that too. Sedona is perfect for stargazing. Yes.
It is. It is. We saw the Milky Way yesterday, so we came in from Flagstaff. I don't know if you guys have ever done that on 89, and it's really windy and turny, and it's kind of nerve-wracking to sort of kind of, but it's kind of fun because you're on a venture. So we're coming in really late, and it was so much fun. We got lost. We took the wrong. We ended. You guys
Google told us the wrong way. I'm just saying. It's Google's fault.
Literally, we were right next to Mushroom Rock, which is right next to the creek, you guys. Like, we had to go across an old bridge. We got so lost. But anyways, we were only lost for about, what, a half an hour, 20 minutes?
Yeah, maybe 20 minutes going there and coming back.
Yeah.
The roads were so holy, and I'll use that word.
There's some pretty good ditches. They were pretty good ditches. But anyways, we found the road, 89A, got back on it, and the biggest thing was it was just so dark. It was dark and we couldn't see, and that was what was so nerve-wracking there. But I know exactly where we were. We were right next to Mushroom Rock, you guys. Look it up. It's a place. I've been there before. It's very private. I don't know how. Usually, you can't get in on that side of everything's locked up. But somehow
usually, yeah. The gate was open.
The gate was.
Otherwise, I would have had to turn around, and that would not have been a pretty thing.
Yeah. Oh no! The creek was like. By the time we went about 500 feet, the creek was right there, the bridge. We had no other choice but to cross the bridge. And then we're in totally Oak Creek, down by the water next to Mushroom Rock. So I thought it was pretty funny. But yeah, and then we arrived here, and then we just got up. And like I said, we're doing the show here. And then from here, we're going to go hike and probably.
Yes, I found a couple spots that I'd like to go that is right down a dry creek. So,
and we're staying in a beautiful, beautiful little cabin. It's in Sedona, but it's right on the outside of Sedona. Was it south? North. Wait.
It's south.
South Sedona. It's really nice. When we have our own kitchen, we have a bedroom, a good sized bedroom, a good sized living room. We're in the living room right now filming, so. Oh, it's nice.
Look, the sun is coming towards you.
Oh, look at you guys. Look at the sun is coming in right behind us. Isn't this so cool?
Yeah. I've had to move mine so that I could hide it a little bit.
Let me know if we'll get a lot of light codes, you guys. Let's see if we can't draw in a being. Come on. We could do this. Between her and I'm sure we can bend the light.
But you see how it's raying out, how the rays are.
Yeah, see if we can. Okay, we've got one. All right, we have someone helping us. So look at this, you guys. We're bending the light. Can you see it?
Oh, wow.
Do you see that? It's coming in, okay? Those are light codes. Those are light beams. Yes, they do come. They speak through the camera, through the lights like this. That's what I call bending light. And you can actually see the beams. Beams.
Yep, there. See?
Yep.
Oops, wrong way.
I love it. Yes, we have Joanne today, who's a photographer, and she's doing pictures for us through this whole entire trip. So we did take a lot of pictures so that we can make videos for you guys and really get out there and share our stuff. Okay, we're working really hard to make this, a really good informational live. for you guys. Just speak truth. That's all. Even though it may not be what you want to hear, I'm sorry, but and it's just my truth. If it resonates with you, it's for you. If it doesn't, it's not, and it's okay. I still love you. You still love me. Everything is good. But what was I going to say? I just lost it. I had something really good to say, and I just lost it. Dang it.
Something about light codes?
It'll come back to me.
Yeah.
Well, hello.
Hi, Yadav. Hello. Welcome back. Peta. Or Peter.
Thelma and Lewis. Okay.
What?
Thelma and Lewis.
Louise.
Louise,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. You've heard that. About that. Okay.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Is that a movie?
Yeah, it's a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two rowdy girls getting all crazy. Don't they take their top offs and stuff like that?
Probably.
You do that.
I was going to say, you got Joanne turning colors over.
Oh, she's
Yeah.
They're really wild chicks. I don't know if we're that wild, you guys. So we're spiritually wild. We do some crazy stuff as far as going in the woods, getting lost, and losing time, and wanting to take our shoes off. And
we don't lose time, like you said. It's divine.
Well,
time.
we don't know. The time goes by so fast. We look at, gosh, we were gone for a really long time. Shoot, we're just in the moment. But we do some pretty crazy things as far as that stuff goes. We push the limits.
So, do you guys have any questions this morning? What is nagging at you? I know a lot of you want predictions. We're not going to do predictions right now. Other than what she said, things are definitely going to get better. I know that. I feel that. The energy is there. But it's a lot of divine feminine energy right now.
Yeah, we've been in the masculine for way too long.
Yes.
Thousands and thousands of years. Masculinity, I mean, I love it. I embrace it. My girlfriends who I've been with this weekend have seen a lot of our masculinity come out of me this week.
Okay. Okay. I don't know about that. Joanne and I are going, okay. If she says so.
With my sarcasm is what I'm talking about, you guys.
I was going to say, I think you're
throwing surprises at us.
Yes. Yes, but I think that's pure female
energy.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Well, okay. If that's what you're feeling.
Being wild and free.
Yeah. Well, some of my sarcasm can be whatever. Okay. We're good. And I've been really feminine, but I need to be more feminine because I'm so masculine. I raised 4 boys. I gave birth to 4 men.
Yeah.
And I've got 2 grandsons. I mean, I'm responsible for 6 men to be on this planet. So it's kind of hard I'm always used to being really firm and tough.
Yeah. I only have 5 men on the planet.
5,
yeah. So. I'm behind you there.
Yep. You understand. Look at those lights coming on. Do you see those?
Yeah.
That is so awesome. That is beautiful.
And the pulsating towards you too. Did you see that?
Yeah.
They were pulsating.
Oh, yeah, they're coming.
Okay. Having to balance masculine and feminine. Okay. I'm going to go this way.
Oh, yeah. That's what this is all about, Jess. You're right on time, girl. I love it. You're right on time. That's what this is about. The pole shift, all of this that you've heard. I'm sure you've heard these terminologies. It's a polarity shift. That is exactly what Mother Nature is going through right now. It was a polarity shift, and so are we. Again, I'm going to say it's our darker self and our lighter self emerging, and the light wins. So,
but I feel them combining in a very, the word just popped in my head, Kundalini way.
That's part of the Kundalini, you facing your feelings. So, yeah, but we won't get into all of that because Kundalini is a whole nother subject. And, but I do like talking about it though. But it's the merging of the Kundalini because Kundalini is facing all your feelings, all the doing the shadow work. And then of course the fluids coming up to your brain from your spinal cord down into your lower back. Well, what is it? Where does it come from? From the spine. Yeah, it comes from the spine up to and then into your pineal gland and activates. So that is exactly what the Kundalini is about. But along with that, before you have that feeling, there's a lot of work to be done. And what I like to call that is going through the library of your feelings. So
that's good.
And there is dark Kundalinis and there's white light Kundalinis, you guys. So you have to be very careful when you're talking about this and when you're trying to get it activate. Please be working with someone who knows what they're doing. And if you need a coach on that, let me know. I have a coach who coaches Kundalinis. She's wonderful.
Okay. So we mentioned Kundalinis. We mentioned. Now, tell us more about the light codes. I mean, I understand light codes, and we were with a little over a year old child, and his language was definitely light language, but he's a very strong soul. I'm just telling you that. Very strong.
He came here to do some big things. You definitely can see that in him. He's a year and 3 months old. I call him little baby KK. And then,
Yeah.
AKA Bam Bam.
Because he's very Bam Bam like. I'm just saying. Bam,
Oh,
bam.
but he's a happy
Yes.
boy. But anyways, yeah, he was speaking. I do believe the children know. They know more than we know. They came here to teach us. So him just interacting with Julie and I, which we're both grandmas, so neither one of us could really take our eyes off of him.
Yeah. Yes.
He was quite entertaining, I guess you could say, for us.
But I think his first word and the word he repeats constantly is hi. He's very clear on his hi.
Hi. He
When
says hi to
you
everybody.
come out of a room, hi. When you come in from the outside, hi. And it's just always hi. So it's always great.
But he's indigenous, so he has a grandfather. I think that's, did I say Apache?
Uh-oh. Some car's biking. I hope it keeps going. I'm sorry, I just saw the trash in the back. You guys can't see that. That's good. All right. So, what else?
So light codes, light codes to me are anything that's an energy from the divine, like from the sun, the great central source, where all life comes from, where the creator probably lives behind. No, I'm just kidding. I'm humanizing it. No, I do believe that the creator does use the sun to, give us life and connect with Mother Gaia and connect with us and stuff. So I believe that, and that is God's strongest energy coming through the sun, and that the sun, the lights in it, when it hits something and it reflects, those are light codes. Those are codes of the divine, and they can hit your eyes. If you're not wearing glasses, you really shouldn't be wearing glasses because it works. No, light codes work from the eyeballs, through the eyeballs, and into the aura too, I believe, through the top of the head, your aura. And they give you, they can activate your DNA. They can give you, heal you. So give you messages if you can understand light language, because we are light. We come from light. We are light, and we're becoming light bodies. You can also see it when it's on the ceiling when the sun's coming in, reflecting off of water. Because I used to get the most amazing light codes coming from my pool. My pool, and the sun would hit my ceiling in my room, and I would get the most amazing. Yeah, that was really cool. And that's how I learned how to bend light, to get pictures of the Orbeez or the little beings. I actually have a picture of the Palladium that follows me. It's beautiful. But anyways, but yeah, you can do that through light codes. Bending light is what I call it. And what's another way that light codes come? Through language. People can do light language. That's very mesmerizing. Oh, look at how bright it's getting really bright. Look at, see the Orbeez, you guys?
Yep.
I don't know if you can see it.
Oops,
there we
sorry.
go. Yep.
There you go.
Look at that. And it's red, you guys. Isn't that beautiful?
I see pinks and reds and
reds,
oranges.
yeah.
Even
And
a
he's got some
purple there.
purples in
Oh,
there.
yeah, loving it.
We
Okay,
got the
I'm gonna
reds
go
and
back.
oranges coming through. We all
Yeah.
know what that means.
What does that mean?
What's the sunset colors? Mother
Oh,
Gaia.
yeah. Well, but red can also mean the base chakra. The orange can mean the sacral chakra.
Yeah.
So
I guess when it comes from Mother, I identify her colors by the seasons. You know how that's what I identify. When I see red and orange coming through something, I automatically think of the sunset. So.
And good work, ladies. Sending you positive, supportive energy and love from Hualapai, Arizona. Hualapai, yeah.
Thank
Arizona, yes.
Beautiful. What a beautiful area.
Yes, it is.
Oh, more native land.
Yeah.
Yes. We're very lucky to be in Arizona and be in such beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sacred land. That's what I believe Arizona is. I felt it when I first got here 31 years ago. I moved here from California, Orange County, and I was just drawn to come to Arizona. And then I'm so drawn, you guys, to be up north or anywhere around the Ram. And I know why. I know why, Mom. I love the forest. So,
And I love trees, especially right now. Sorry about that.
yes. And we'll be posting more pictures, you guys, later on of our trip and what we're doing. And we are going to go to the Sacred Music Store that a friend of mine, Kelly, owns. We went to his store in Flagstaff, and he wasn't there. He's in his new store in Sedona. I wish we had his information to put him up. Oh man! Anyways, give him some props. What I like to say, give him some snaps.
Okay, what is the
I don't know what he calls it here in Sedona. I'd have to go on his Facebook. So.
what's it called in Flagstaff? He said it's the same thing.
Sacred Music.
Sacred Music. Okay.
Okay, so she's going for that. Anyway, so we're gonna go into his new store here in Sedona. I'm gonna give him a big congratulations, and then I want to purchase a there's another name for it, but it's a rain pan, and it's a pan. It's a drum, rain drum. Is what you call it, and it's a drum, and it has all these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful beads in it, and they're kind of heavy. And what I do is I just move it around over someone's head while I'm teaching them how to meditate. And the noise of it is just beautiful. It sounds just like the ocean. So I've been wanting to buy this instrument for about 2 years now, and he's the only one I buy my instruments from. I don't know if you guys know this, but I do play quite a bit of sacred instruments like the sound bowl, the rav pan, and the rain stick. And now I want to do the pan, the rain pan or drum, the rain drum. So I'm gonna learn how to do that, and I'm gonna. Whoa, look at her! She got real bright. To help teach people how to meditate, I do that, and then I also clear the chi out. If you come to my facility, I have all of that type of services available to you guys. Again, I am Claudene with elevatedbyclaudene.com. I do own my own facility, and I have a website out there showing you guys everything that I do. So I specialize in taking people off of pharmaceuticals and street drugs and alcohol onto plant-based medicine and all fungus. I do all fungus, all mycology, and that is mushrooms for anyone out there that doesn't know what those words are. And that's what I do. She just put my information up if you're interested or if you need my help. And I do this through spirituality, and I like to say I take the physical, the non-physical, and I bridge it together for you guys. But a lot of people don't understand that. But I teach you energy, and what I do is I take this corporeal body, this part of you that has a beginning and an end. You guys know that this beautiful avatar that you have has a beginning and an end, and then you have a bigger part of you that has no beginning and no ending. You know, there's something bigger about you. And I help you merge those two together. And when I say physical and non-physical, that's what I mean by that. So anyways, that's what I do for a living and to be at service for people. And again, it is Elevated by Claudene. Oh, and I work with about 150 botanicals. I grow all my stuff. Everything is sourced from me. I grow it. I see it from seed to you. And like I said, I work with about 150 botanicals.
But you also deal with growers that you know.
Oh yeah,
and trust.
yeah, like kratom. I don't grow kratom, but I got the best kratom in the whole freaking world. I'm very picky. I have high standards for myself. I'm always detoxing. I'm always detoxing to the next level, you guys. And I'm teaching. And I would, if I won't use it, I'm not going to give it to you guys. If it's trash, because we're the best. I'm the best, you're the best, and we deserve the best. So I see to it that we have the best, and that's what I do.
Sacred Rites, isn't that the name of his?
Is that it?
Yeah, I think so. Because this other one is in California, so this is the only other one.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so.
Oh, you guys. Thank you. Yes, my beeswax candles are beautiful. Thank you so much. Those are handcrafted, made by my granddaughter.
Is this him?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Kelly. And he travels all over the world to get the instruments, you guys. He's an amazing man. He's got these harp chairs. I don't think they're called harp chairs, but I call them harp chairs, okay? You sit in these chairs, you guys, and they're made of wood, all right? And then there's like these harp strings in the back, and he plays them, and he sings. This beautiful voice from heaven comes out, and you just sit there and vibrates your whole entire being. When he put me in the harp chair for the first time, boom, I took off instantly out to the cosmos. It was so cool. So, yes, my beeswax candles are amazing. They really, really are. They're so good for the environment too, you guys. And they're all handcrafted. You can actually reuse the wax again if you want to. If you melt it down on a safe, clean space, you could take it, put that back inside of a double boiler, and then pour it into a mold or into a jar or something. Get a wick. You can buy wicks anywhere, any Michael's, any Walmart, anywhere. Put a wick in there, and you got yourself a candle. It's the never-ending candle is what I like to call it, if you take care of that wax. So,
I'm saving that.
so yeah, things that I don't source, like beeswax and all that stuff. I do go to a local bee farm person who does bees and stuff and get wax from them. I just really like to get the most natural stuff that I possibly can. And even though when I do that, people still have reactions because of the pollen inside of all of the different plants and the stuff that I work with. But that hardly ever happens. There might have to be a tweak here or there. I actually met people who are allergic to coconuts. And I was like, wow, that's really sad. I love coconut everything.
Oh, come on.
So what's our next topic? What else do we want to
Hold on
talk
just a
about?
minute.
Oh, she's still out there.
And
She's still working.
and Miss Jess was talking about Pluto is finally going into Aquarius this month.
The 20th.
I've heard the 9th,
Woo-hoo.
so I'm not sure. Maybe
But he'll be working.
moving.
It'll be working. The energy will be working on us, you guys, the whole entire month. You know what I mean? Working up to, okay? And then we're still feeling, there we go, right here. There we go. Sacred Rites, Flagstaff, Arizona. And then he's got one in Sedona, too, that he just opened up.
Oh, I thought I pulled the right one, but I must have pulled the
That's okay.
wrong
It's
one.
not. It's okay. Yes, I'm super excited about that. I'm excited about so much stuff, you guys. Oh my gosh, I can't stop dancing.
I know, and I've been moving all morning too.
I know. I woke up dancing. I was dancing till the show. I love to dance. Mother loves me to dance. Mother loves for you to dance. We got to keep dancing, and I love music. So, anyways, yeah, I'm super excited for all the celestials and everything that's happening right now and what's going on. It's all coming to an end, Jess. It's all coming to an end. Not for us. Not for us. We're finally, not this time, not this lifetime, not this lifetime. They don't win. We win.
Yep. Okay.
I
And
know. Coconuts
Jess
are so
is-
amazing.
Jess's first light code was with candles.
Yeah, there you go. There's another way too. There's so many ways.
Yeah, and Nora, we don't really do questions about that. It's basically general questions. Anything quantum, those are the questions we're asking.
Yeah.
As far as your the class, the class you're going to be taking. Bonnie and Don will be on tomorrow, hopefully. And they'll be able to help you tomorrow evening. It might be Don and Angie. On Thursday, most likely, it'll be Naturally Divine Goddess Tarot, and Don won't be there. Okay. Zingiza likes coconut too. I'm going down there. I'm sorry, I'm catching up after you two are cute. Oh, thank Jules. Jules, love the name. I spell my nickname of Jules, Julz. Yeah. Okay.
And then my little companion that follows me everywhere. And for those of you guys who know her, Jewel Moon is with us today.
Yes.
She always usually jumps in on the show. So for the ones who normally watch, they know Jewel Moon's part of this too. Yeah, she's here with us too. And her name is Jewel.
Yep.
Jewel Moon, though. Well, we call her Jules too. She has all kinds of nicknames. Mooney. Yeah, we're talking about you, Moody. She looked right at me.
She's looking at like she went to scratch her ear and stopped. What? You're talking about me?
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
You can come on it up here.
Yeah,
Anyway.
come on, Moody. Yeah, she's my traveling cat, you guys. She goes everywhere I go. If she can't go, I'm not going. That's the way I am with my fur baby. I only have one though, so I can be like that.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys got a really cute mug. I just got to show my mug here. So
Very mushroom.
very mushrooms, and it's got all the big names, all the scientific names on them.
Like the big names.
Like I call the Emmy mascara. This one's probably easier. Fly Garrick. That's probably easier name to say. So, yeah. I just love it. I think it's so awesome. Well, it's important for me to learn how to say their scientific name too. I do work with a mycologist who can say, only calls the mushrooms by their scientific name. And I'm just like, how do you do that? He's like, well, it's like either you're going to type like this or you type like this. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
He's so funny. Whatever. But that was my answer, Davey. So I know the light is really cool shining behind her, huh? I'm kind of like,
Yep.
My light. It hasn't hit me yet.
Yeah, it should.
It will.
It's going that way. So
Yeah.
I mean, you're getting some rays.
Yeah.
In so.
You got a really good bright spot. But yeah.
We're
I
just
know.
used. Oh, I love it. I love it, Jess.
Oh,
okay,
good, Jules. I'm drinking mushroom coffee.
Jules is. Okay, I thought it was Jess. Sorry about that.
I know. See what happens? I just glance at things and I just assume what it says, and I shouldn't do that.
Well, and then I wanted to get rid of the QR code.
This is mushroom coffee too, but I did add a little bit. I did mix with a little bit of another mushroom coffee that I believe had some caffeine in it.
Okay, she wants it.
Yeah. Okay, photographer called on us to take a picture.
Yeah.
So we have a photographer with us, rolling with us and making videos and taking pictures for us, just so that we can make videos. I don't know what to really call them, like commercial videos or whatever, just advertising our stuff. We make it all ourselves. And then I know what I wanted to share earlier, you guys. So I'm super excited about this. I've never had anything like this happen to me, anything I've ever posted in my life. But one of the very first videos that I made regarding the spiritual show that flows has gotten 6.1K likes. So that's a lot for me. I mean, like, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's like.
You've got to share that one for me. So
that's like movie star status.
It went viral, people. It went viral. Yes.
I'm in. I made it.
But I need to get that so I can post it to myself.
Yeah.
Too.
So I have to kind of brag about that, you guys, because that is super huge for us. I've never hit anything like that. I think I'm like lucky to get 10 likes on anything.
And that's a good reminder. Please share, subscribe.
Share, like our stuff so we can get people on here and we can start helping them, you guys, understand what this is all about. Because that's what we're here for. We're here. We're light workers. You guys are light workers, star seeds, whatever you want to call yourself. But you're here for the light, period. You guys are here to work for the light. We're here to help the other humans as they wake up and as they come along to how to be light workers. And that's what we're here for, to be here for each other. And I like to call ourselves, what I call myself, is I am boots on the ground. I'm boots on ground doing God's work, emanating its love, as always. Always have my God code on. Always. Ego, I lost my ego a long time ago.
And I named myself Love Riot Warriors for a reason. Because I believe in spreading the light of love throughout the world. And as Archangel Michael would say, fight for freedom, but stand for love.
Yep, exactly.
And stand for love, not but. And stand for love.
And I love seeing what I'm seeing that everyone's doing out there, especially the moms standing up and fighting back. More moms are homeschooling. I mean, it's so much good stuff. I saw more good stuff this year than I have seen in the past 4 years since COVID has hit. And I think that is what, started waking us up anyways, So I'm grateful for the COVID because it woke a lot of us up. It shook us up and said, hey, can't be doing what you're doing. It ain't working.
Right,
It ain't gonna keep working for you. You change now and you get with it, and life will be better.
And not to get political, because somebody accused me of this when I said it, but to force people to take injections. Yes, I know injections saved a lot of people's lives, but I didn't believe in it. And I kept watching the numbers, and the numbers were less than a lot of flus. Okay. If you think about the Spanish flu, Spanish influenza, that killed over 30% of the population. At least that's what I remember reading. And we were less than 1% of the population. So we did okay. But yes, we could have saved more. But I'm just glad to get through it. In Arizona, they said, oh, stay in the house, blah, blah, blah. It's too beautiful outside. I went running. That was a great time for me to get outside and run and just enjoy life. And yes, we stayed at 10 feet away from other people. I kept a mask in my pocket at all times. So if I needed it, I could put it on. But I lived my life better then than I did other times. And that brought me to where I am here today.
Yeah, all of our experiences, good or bad, on however you take them, make you a better person for real. All of my that whole experience made me, grow a lot. I didn't comply. I didn't wear a mask. I didn't do shit. I did whatever I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
I showed up to work, but that's just me. I'm just that kind of a rebel person. I've always pushed back. Again, I had opened my store. I had just opened up my healing facility. I had just signed my papers on January 1st, 2019. Wow. And they weren't going to stop me. So anyways, and they didn't. And we're here, and I've learned so much in the last 4 years. I mean, we've got a lot to reflect on. Here we go, 2025. I'm super excited for it, you guys. Next month, December, will be all about Amanita, you guys. We'll be at Christmas, and I'll show a video. I will share a video with you guys, a really cute cartoon video regarding the Amanita and the Christmas mushroom. It is the Christmas mushroom, and it is why I believe we have Christmas, and it's what I celebrate, is the spirit of the solstice. So next month, we will be talking a lot, and this month maybe we can get into it too. We do have the solstice coming up, so I'd like to help you guys get prepared for that. And the solstice is just, a time of year where we're, going into the winter, and it's just really beautiful time. And we go in and we really do some work, but it'll be 2025, and it's just be time to push everything out, because we're getting ready for all the new that's getting ready to come into our life. Like I said, all the new financial systems that are coming in, all the new technologies that are being, that's going to be given to us. I can't wait until they figure out the free energy. That'll be really nice when we get that.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And it is going to come through AI. AI is going to have a lot to do with it. There's another topic we can talk about that. I have my downloads and I have my astral travels regarding AI. So, and I will love to share them with you guys. If you guys have anything that you guys want, or concerns or fears that you want to talk about when it comes to AI, because that is something we're going to have to overcome. AI is the way of it, you guys. It's nothing new, okay? It's been around for a very, very long time, even on this planet. And we just didn't know about it. It was something that was being hidden from us. And then now it's being exposed to us as if it's something bad, because this is what the fake light does, you guys. This is how things happen in our society, okay? The news comes on, the fake news, whatever you call them, comes on. And the radio stations are all together. You guys are all owned by the Rockefellers. They're all owned by the Dark Sun, okay? They come in and they start to talk about something bad. What was the thing that I just heard recently? We're going to go into some kind of a lockdown, martial law. We're going to go into some kind of martial law. Oh my God, and no. We're not. That's the news That is the fake light giving you guys ideas, persuading you how to think
And how to react.
and how to react. And that is how you manifest something. So you start reacting to it. You start thinking about it. Oh my God, this is gonna happen. And then it happens. That's how the darkness feeds off of our energy. They need us to do that for things to happen. So I hope that makes sense to you guys.
Right. So, like we said earlier, and the chat said earlier, positivity, shine your lights. I mean, Earth
No, that's not going to
angels, all
happen.
that
The
stuff.
collective
Yeah.
does not want that. We do not want that. No, that's not going to
Peace,
happen.
love.
Peace, love, healing.
Yes, lots of healing. We
Lots
all
of
need it.
healing and loving yourself. And that's what we want. We want peace. Mainly what we want to manifest right now is peace. The wars have got to stop, you guys. We have got to help stop these wars. And the way to do that, again, is through love and light and peaceful healing energy sent to those countries that are being bombed right now, because these children and women and men, innocent, need to stop being killed. War does not work. It doesn't work. It doesn't.
To keep people in the vibration of
yes,
fear.
Exactly,
Yes,
KK. Yes, exactly. Yeah. And but what I'm trying to explain is that that's their way that they harness and feed all of our energy, because then the collective, the basic humans, the workers on this planet, they start to think about that. They hear that it's implanted in them. The seed is implanted that something like that's going to happen. And then they think about it and they react to it. And then now they just fed into that, and they just gave that energy to the planet. So that's how bad things happen, because we think of them.
Right. And KK, we say all the time, love yourself. Victor hasn't come in to tell us to love your damn self. However, when you have unconditional love for yourself, there is no room for fear, anger, or anything else. Just love, love, love. That's all we need, according to John and Paul.
Yeah, and I know it's hard for people to understand, like, what are you guys talking about? How do you love yourself? It's just as simple as waking up and just, oh, I love this. I love all of this. There might be some things that are your shortcomings that you don't like about yourself. There's, but that's okay. That's okay. Look at those things, and if you can change them, change them. When you know better, you do better. Where you put energy, energy grows. Okay? These are just simple universal laws. God's laws, the real laws, the things that you guys see that actually this stuff does happen. You know this. You know where you focus your energy, that grows. If you're going to focus it into negativity and something bad that's not for your higher good, you can keep stubbing your toe. You can keep kicking that can down the road.
Yeah.
But when you do it in positive, you focus in being positive and loving towards yourself, and fixing and working on those things, those shortcomings that you don't like about yourself. And you grow through that, and you become a higher vibration, and you really learn to love yourself. Like I've said before, I've said this over and over, doing videos and going live. I don't like doing this. It's one of my shortcomings. It's something that I just don't like to do. I will never watch myself I'll never rewatch it.
No, I can't either.
I can't rewatch one of our shows. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. Well, I do know. It's a fear. It's a fear of mine. But by doing this show every Tuesday, you guys are literally watching me face a fear and overcome this shortcoming that I have of doing videos and being live. So, because I really would like to do more. But for now, this is just good enough, because I'm kind of busy right now. I got enough commitments. And so, yeah, that was a good subject right there.
Yeah, I love that quote, Jess. Thank you for that. That is a good quote. That's for everyone.
Oh, yes. I always like to say, God thinks you're good enough. Now you need to believe it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. We talk about unconditional love and all, but loving yourself as much as God, or as I say, Almighty, people call Creator,
Whatever.
but your highest source, or your highest power. Love them, love yourself as much as they do, because in turn you're loving them as much as they love you. And that's the huge difference. And what we were talking about, there's love cancels out fear. There's just no space for anger or anything else. And yes, we are humans, so we fall back on that. But our humanity. Yes, thank you, Michelle. Even though Victor's not here, we appreciate you putting that up.
Yeah,
there.
thank you. Yeah, the more you put your God code on,
Yes.
the more you emanate the love of God, the more that you love yourself, you come to your true self. You come back home to your true self. Who your true self is, the light.
Yes.
Wanting to be happy, wanting to feel good. And when you do love yourself, those are the things you do. You care about what goes in your mouth. You care what goes on your skin.
Yes.
You care about yourself. And then you emanate that, because the more you detox and the more you clear out all the dense energy out of your body, the lighter you become.
Right.
And the more you love yourself. It just comes naturally. It really, really, really does. And it's work. It is a lot of work. It's not easy, you guys. Literally, what I always tell everybody, your hobbies and your habits become your habits, and your habits become your hobbies. They just do it. It's just your lifestyle. And then the healthier you feel, the better you do.
And there's 3 words beginning with an F that are 7 letters. Forgive. Forgive is very important. Forgive yourself. And not that you did anything wrong, but forgive yourself for the reactions you had. Forgive yourself for feeling that somebody else had power over you. Forgive yourself first. Okay? Then you can forgive the others. Because when we don't forgive, then we keep ourselves in the prison that we created. The next one is freedom. Forgiveness gives you freedom. And freedom helps you move forward. Okay? So forgive, freedom, and forward. Those are the 3 those are what I used in order to get to where I am right now. And I am free, and it just feels so great.
And that's where you get freedom, when you truly love yourself unconditionally. And I always say, love yourself for the things that you didn't know. You didn't know to love yourself then. Forgive yourself for not knowing to love yourself.
Right.
And that is why you were probably such an asshole in the past. Sorry, I have a potty mouth.
No.
I'm going to say it the way it is. That's where I say, see, that's where my masculine comes in right there, when I become this potty mouth or a little sarcasm. But anyways, but yeah, forgive yourself for not knowing to loving yourself. And that's all that was.
Yeah.
You didn't know.
We're told not to.
Yeah, you were born believing we're unworthy, that we are unworthy of the God that they teach us of this planet. Yeah. And that is not true. That is absolutely not true. That is what they want you to believe, because that's what religion has done. They have made you have to make yourself worthy for God. And then they make God judgmental.
Go out there, because she's checking. I parked over at 302. Can you go out there and check on them? Yeah. Just let them know I moved the car. You'll have to go out that way.
Yeah, go ahead and go out there, because...
Yeah. Sorry, there's somebody out there looking at my car.
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
Yeah.
You got security over here checking things out. She moved her car next to the cabin next to
Just
us.
tell her we're going live. You already talked to them, told them we're going to go live anyway, so you let them know. So we're good. I'm not worried about it now. She'll handle it.
Oh, she's going in there.
She's going inside.
I don't know. Jan's not the right person to sit out there.
She's the only one who can right now. Okay.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I can hop out there if I need to. Okay, guys. So security's checking out the cabinet next door, because there's a car parked
In front of it. Yeah.
So that's good to know. We're in such a nice, safe area.
But he or she can see in this cabin to see that people are in here.
Yeah,
so.
it's all part of our learning journey. Yeah, but yeah, it's, this is what I call. But yeah, you are worthy. You're worthy. You come from the great divine. there's no beginning to it. There's no end, and you come from that energy.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. We got that taken care of. All right. I knew she could handle that.
Okay, good.
All right. So sorry about that. The interruption, but we're good. All right. So we're talking about loving yourself. So Victor didn't show up yet. So we've already talked about that.
Yeah, and just loving yourself is as easy as, like I said, just kissing yourself, waking up, having positive thoughts, stretching, moving. That's one of the most important things. I feel when you first wake up, you should either have positive thoughts or you should be moving that body, moving that blood, getting that going. And that really helps you start the day on a positive note. And then just when you're showering and you're washing yourself, oh, I love you, arms. Oh, I love you, face. You're so beautiful. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, arms. Oh, thank you, legs. And especially love your feet, okay?
Yes.
They need to be washed and they need to be loved more than anything, I think, on your body. You guys, I don't think we realize how much we depend on our feet and we really abuse them. And just take care of your feet, please, you guys. Give them a good wash and just let them know how much you love them. And for being you lose your feet or your knees, that's your main transportation.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Well, I do want to remind you guys that you have foot chakras. So when you're washing your feet, these are basically in the insoles of your feet area. So be especially understanding of that area as well, because everything seems to go there.
Yeah, but it's that's simple, just to love yourself. And then, get off sugars, get off of preservatives. Those are my main suggestions. And get off pharmaceutical sugars and preservatives. And those are just some of the simplest ways you can start loving yourself. I mean, everyone's got a different starting point. So, and then meditating is really important. Grounding is one of my number one advice that I give everyone, to go out there and get your feet in that soil. Get your feet in there. Get your feet in there for at least 20 minutes a day. And you will see a big difference. I'm all about grounding. I even have a grounding mat that I sleep on. And I love it. It has changed my vibration. It has changed the way I feel. It makes me feel good. Those mats and those grounding sheets, they work, you guys. So if you want to invest some money into you and into a good night's sleep, and especially if you suffer from chronic pain, inflammation, I highly suggest you guys get one. They're awesome. Hopefully for Black Friday, they'll have them on sale.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And you can get them really at a reasonable price on Amazon. And I heard those ones work pretty well.
Well, you talked about grounding sheets before as well. And I pulled this up.
Oh.
This is the original.
Yep.
Gloomy.
Yep. That's exactly the one that I have right there, too, in that picture. I got the half of one because that's all I need. Oh, and my cat kicks me off of it all the time. Jill Moon loves to spread on it. So, and I'm noticing a difference. I haven't had it since we've been on the trip. I didn't bring it with me. And I'm noticing a little bit of a difference. The first night we got here, I couldn't go to sleep. I was up all night. The psychic that she is.
What?
I wake up, I come out of the bathroom, and the first thing I look at Julie, it wasn't good morning. She's like, "You didn't get any sleep, did you?" I wanted to ask her, how did you know? I already know how she knows. But no, I told her, no, I didn't. I was up all night. And it.
Yeah, and Jewel Moon was the instigator of less sleep last night. She could not stop.
I know. What was wrong with her?
She's all over the place. I know she wanted outside. She really would like to explore outside. Have you ever put her on a harness and a leash? Have you ever tried that? You have. Okay.
I wish you had. I would have make a video of it. Oh my gosh. It was a cat fight and she won.
Yeah, they have a tendency to do that.
Yeah, I don't know how to put a cat in a harness. Yeah, I'm not that talented. Yeah, this isn't the first road trip she's been on with me. She's been known to be the traveling cat. I've taken her all over the place, Quartzsite. She's been to Sedona with me before too. So Cottonwood. I just never taken her to Mexico. Yeah, I didn't take her to Mexico when I went up to Mexico.
That's a smart.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
But Jess's question is, I'd love to hear more about Mary Magdalene and the divine feminine energy.
Oh yes, I love Mary Magdalene. I had some amazing astral travels with her. She came to me when I was learning about the Amanita Muscara. She's the one who taught me about the Amanita Muscara, actually, Jess, was Mary Magdalene. She came through. And yeah, she's beautiful. Mary Magdalene, do not believe anything that is in the King James BS book. Just don't. It's not true. She was not a whore. She was not any of that. She was actually a very wealthy woman in her time, and she was and she is Jesus's wife, and they have children together. So I was told by a very by one of my spiritual advisors, you guys. Okay, I have 2 spiritual advisors that have been working with me for quite some time now. And one of them is reincarnated here and was reincarnated with Jesus as his sister. And she has a lot of memories. And the things that she told me, and I do believe her, is that Mary Magdalene was pregnant when Jesus was crucified with their daughter. And that Jesus had, that they had up to 4 or 5 children. I don't know how many survived or anything, but these are just things that I've heard from other people that are very, they're my master teachers. So, and these are the things that they've told me. And they have met people that are here that are descendants of Jesus's blood. So, and but yeah, Mary Magdalene, she's just a divine being. She really is. And we have all of her in us. We all carry that. That's what this was all about. The test that we went through as a planet of duality was then to shut down our feminine energy. I think maybe Earth is the only planet that has male and masculine energy, the duality of that. We have so many different dualities here on this planet.
Yeah.
So,
yes, the polarity was just everything, black, white, male, female. It was all about polarity. Hello.
And then what's not, then what do we do that's not natural? We've taken everything out that's natural. Yes. We're at a point where we don't do anything natural anymore, really. I mean, well, I know we do, but they've taken that from us. I've always, that was one of the first things I noticed when I was able to articulate or figure it out or connect the dots when, it must have been probably in my late teens when I realized, oh my gosh, all the government does is take away our born-given rights. That's all they do. And that one is when I realized that one. So them taking our born-given rights away from us, our whole life, and then us sitting back and allowing it to happen. Jeez Louise, what's wrong with us? So we're calling our power back and all that, right?
Yep.
We have been.
Speaking of, let's pull that up.
Yeah.
I love those. So let's see, which one do we want first? This one, Spellbreaker Prayer. And let me get, and Jess is a descendant of Mary Magdalene. Okay, I revoke access to all entities and their strings that cause harm to me.
That's so cool.
I rebuke all energies that keep me from my blessings. May my guides remove any spells cast against me, block any ill intentions coming for me, and protect me fiercely. No spell shall prosper against me. I recall my energy. I reclaim my power. I rejuvenate my magic. None of their fear, projections, or energy can live within me. Their prayers against me fall upon deaf ears. May the divine hold and protect me. Remove all ill will that is shackled to my spirit and set me free. As I will, so mote it be. Okay. This is a very strong one, and I think this is the one I translated into Swedish for Victor. And let's see, there's one other one that I used to use all the time.
Wow.
What do you?
Jess says that she's in her bloodline.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
I call back my power, energy, and magic from all corners, people, places, and situations that have been draining, siphoning, or stealing from me, consciously or subconsciously, intentionally or unintentionally, from all realms, worlds, and directions of time. I am safe, sovereign, and protected. So shall it be.
I like that one.
I hope you guys took pictures of those because they do help. If you say them morning and night, they really can make a difference.
If you say them out loud,
Always.
it's energy.
Yeah.
It's an affirmation. I don't know. I like that.
Yeah.
Put that in it.
Remind yourself each day, I am in charge of my own happiness. I will not let anything outside of myself control me. That's what you were talking about. I will continue to vibrate on a high frequency and remove from those of low self. I am creating a life that's blissful on the inside, which will convert into experiences that are blissful inside, that are blissful on the outside. Okay. Those are just little sayings I have. I always like those. Oh, and yeah, not to do that. Okay.
Yeah. No Kahana. Yeah, I like him. He's good. We were listening to him yesterday. And that's really awesome that you have Mary Magdalene in your bloodline. Gosh, how would you further investigate that? But yeah, she came from wealth. That I do know. Jesus seemed to have himself around a bunch of wealthy people.
Yes.
His uncle was wealthy too.
I was going to say his mother's family was wealthy.
Was wealthy.
As well.
And Mary's
Yeah.
family, yeah, Mary Magdalene, yeah, they all were of wealth. All the stories that they said. I have to go back and look on my writings, my journaling when I was doing she was teaching me about the Amanita muscara.
Oh, that would be good. Well, and we've got the winter solstice, so that would, between now and then would be a great time to explore.
Yeah, we can deep dive into Mary Magdalene. I really enjoy her. I love roses. I've always loved roses my whole entire life, so I've always felt a connection to her. So we'll have to. Yeah, we can reopen and rekindle that memory for me. I'll have to go down that, tap into that timeline, Jess, okay? It's been a while. That was like 5 years ago that I did that when I started working with the Amanita. I had no choice with that one. She really had it up in front of my face in like really strange ways. But what I learned from it all was that the Amanita muscara, the mushroom, the one with the red top that Alice Wonderland, the movie's made, the whole movie's made about, and that movie's been around that story's been around since the early 1800s. So it's very fascinating, Alice in Wonderland. So anyways, that was in Jesus's anointing medicine, that it was called soma, and that they did use it in one of his anointing medicines. There was a time in my herbalism where I was being taken through different, ancestral portals. My ancestors were coming to me and showing me how they used all these medicines and stuff. And the soma was used, like I said, in the one of the anointing medicines. So I thought that was really cool, and taught me how to make it and everything, and how to use the Amanita muscara. And that there's different varieties. And it was quite a journey. It took probably about a total of 18 years. When I want to say that once I started taking the Amanita muscara, that is what really blew up my portal to my ancestors. That's what it straight was, a portal to my ancestors. And it works during REM sleep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it was very fascinating at that time. So, I've got some documentation of that. Good. Yeah. So maybe we're like our souls are related somehow,
Soul
Jess.
sisters.
Because Mary Magdalene did tell me something about her and I, but I don't like talking about that esoteric kind of stuff on live. So don't like to make certain claims, I guess you could say, because I don't know. They kind of sound like fairy tales, I guess you can say. And
Well, that doesn't mean. Well, I can understand why you wouldn't do it live.
yeah,
Why am I hearing?
but I'll do it. I would do it.
Sounds.
If you came and saw me, I would share, or if you called me or something, I'd share my deeper into that experience with you, Jess.
I also think you need to do a video about that.
What?
Not live, but do a video on some of the stories.
Oh, that I have.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Her and I driving together on, being in the car so much, I really got to tell. You really like my stories? Are they pretty fascinating?
Yeah.
I've been telling her some of my esoteric stories about what's happened with me during my journeys, and I've had a lot of people tell me that, yeah, you should document some of these stories.
Yeah,
They're really
you
cool. Yeah.
Before you get older like me.
Well, that's okay. That's what we were doing last night. Last night I was we stayed with my computer guy, my AI guy who does all my stuff for me, and there's a lot of stuff that's messed up with my channels. So we were working last night for hours and hours and hours on the computer. Oh my gosh, that was a lot of energy thrown at us. I was exhausted. But anyways,
It was.
yeah. And I had my sister from Australia, and we do want to do a show, another live, something different. And it's going to be totally different than anything that we're doing here or anywhere else. So maybe on there, I can tell some of my stories, my esoteric stories, and the prophecy story that I have. And I do tell people, I do say this, I was part of a prophecy. And Anne and I would love to be able to tell that story together, because it wouldn't have happened without her. And I didn't even tell you how Anne and I got hooked up. So let me tell you that story, and then that way I'll be able to finish it. Anyways, so maybe on that kind of shows where I'll talk about that kind of stuff, because it is very interesting. It is real interesting, and it's very interesting how the Galactic Federation came to me too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So. Yeah, give me a call, Jess, and I can finish my story if you want. So, yeah. Happy day.
She gets it going, and then it's like, oh, I don't want to do that right now. Let's see what now. Okay, no, I get that.
Oh no, it's been a lot. I mean, last
Yeah.
night really did wipe me out. We were on the computer for and we had every
It's about
computer,
5 hours.
every phone out. We had everything going on. I'm really glad that Joanne was being thoughtful, and I showed this a little earlier, but this is a Hello Kitty fluorite crystal, and she's pretty big. I mean, she's about as big as my coffee mug. So helping to these energies that we had last night with all of the radiation from the computers.
Yeah, and I didn't even have my my bracelet on for that.
Ouch. I had all my shungite, yeah. But it was a lot. It was a lot. And then we do get a lot done, though. I will be live going everywhere here pretty soon. We just got a lot of kinks we got to get out of some of my systems. And guess what? I might get to go to Apple. I've done an Android my whole life, you guys, with the cell phone life thing. And now, it looks like I'm getting pushed to have to get an Apple system.
Again, big systems. Whether it's Google or Apple, it doesn't make a difference. They're just all.
This AI is going to just be a disaster for a minute until it gets all figured out.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about, is this AI. Who's going to get to the first AI program to this? But it's all coming from the same AI.
Yeah.
So it's just going to be one big master AI. And so the companies have got to get this figured out. Right now, they're all just so competing against each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
And one was doing poorly and now is the best. And another one that was the best was deceptive.
Yes. And they were working with TikTok.
They said they were working with TikTok.
Yeah, they said. But anyway, so we're going to see a lot of this crazy stuff going on with AI, you guys. Now let's go ahead and just finish the rest of this talk about AI, because I think that's a really fascinating subject. And I don't think a lot of people really know much about what AI is, why it's here. Oh my gosh, it's going to destroy us. Da 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 da. You know, do you remember all the stuff they said? I don't know if you guys are old enough, but all the stuff they said about when the internet came.
Well, I'm old enough, but
People
I
weren't
don't
always
remember.
positive about it either.
no, they weren't.
They were not
They
positive.
weren't.
Oh, the devils came. Oh my gosh. Antichrist. You used to start hearing all kinds of crazy stuff back then. But the internet did nothing but help us.
Right.
We're so behind the 8 ball when it comes to this planet, you guys. We are not evolving. Sorry. We've been devolving, not evolving at all.
I was going to say the last few months definitely showed that we were devolving instead of evolving.
But
Definitely.
but with the internet and web and Wi-Fi, we're starting to, that helped us. That gave us information. We're able to share
Yes.
information around the world, and we all saw how that changed everything.
Yeah.
And AI is going to do the same thing, but it's going to be even better. It's going to be better because when you use AI is going to be here to help us to do the things that we don't want to do necessarily, so that we have more time for ourselves, loving ourselves, doing the things we love, like being with family, doing our hobbies, whatever it is, being with Mother Gaia. That's really a good thing.
Yes.
And that will give us more time to do that. But AI is not here to be our lover. It's not here to be our best friend. You treat it just like you treat Google or whatever you treat,
Yeah, whatever you're
Technology,
using,
whatever.
Apple, Google.
You just treat it just like that. You have a question, you know what I mean? And
The YouTube University.
yeah, but AI will never replace a human. It's just not going to work that way.
Now, Jess is remembering Y2K.
Y2K, that was funny, wasn't it, Jess?
Yeah.
Oh my God, sorry. I was in my 30s, I was in my early 30s. I was pregnant.
Oh,
I was pregnant with my 4th child.
Oh my. And
Yeah.
everything was going to stop at 1999.
Well, I was working, that's when I was working, I was a banker, working for the federal government. And I'll never forget when someone came up to my window and they told me that the planes were all going to fall out of the sky. I'm like, why? Because of Y2K. I'm like, then why don't we just not fly any airplanes?
But everything worked out fine.
Oh, I knew it was.
I know
knew it
that
was then.
Fear mongering is just.
I just didn't understand the fear. I could not get it in my head. Oh,
No, you don't want to use
It
that.
says you can use water. Sorry.
Sorry, yeah, we're kind of in the middle of a live here. You can. Why don't you go see if they have anything? I don't know if they have a little convenience store or anything like that. Did you go into
they
that?
don't.
They don't. You already went in there. Okay.
Hopefully it's not.
Yeah,
Yeah. Sorry,
shoot.
she's cooking and doesn't know what
We have
to
no butter.
utilize.
We have no butter. We're gonna cook with no butter. Butter, that's the only thing the type of fat that I use for frying 90% of the time. Sometimes I'll use an avocado oil, but that's about it. So that's what I always say. I know God loves me because he created butter and whipped cream.
Yes.
What's
You
your
told
preference?
us. You told me that you shouldn't be eating dairy, and I don't. I was dairy free for 17 years. Dairy causes a lot of things if you allow it to.
Mucus, it'll cause all mucus.
Mucus.
I'm not lactose intolerant, but I just like to do. I do like butter. I like the butter. I need the
I
fat.
do love butter.
I need the fat, but I use ghee.
Yeah.
And ghee is fresh butter. It's, the animal's not hurt. I like ghee. That's the kind of butter. It's just all natural butter. It's yellow. It's very yellow, like mustard. That's the way butter's supposed to be. Before, I think it was, 1953 or something like that. That's all they used was butter and animal lard to fry our food. That's all. I remember when growing up, my grandma and my mom always had lard up in a nice little glass and a thing of butter on a butter plate.
Mm-hmm.
with the fresh eggs, and yeah, and that's what they would fry everything in. So we didn't have all these seed oils.
Right. Well, it was mainly, yeah, from animals because when it comes to oils in the glass jar, when you said that, bacon drippings, and they would feed it to cats and dogs and everything to help their coat. And I know we used to use it. One of my favorite dishes to make was early potatoes, or very small potatoes, bacon and green beans in a pot. And yes, we would put bacon grease in there just to add the flavor. If you didn't have a slice of bacon, that was the only way to get the flavor.
Yep. But I don't say don't eat no dairy. I mean, I eat dairy. I can't be vegan. It's just that I'm not getting. Then I try to go vegan, but I became very iron deficient, and my vitamin B's. I wasn't getting my vitamin B's, so I do eat eggs and a little bit of cheese. You saw how picky I am, though.
Yeah,
I'm very picky.
But we also can do vegan every once in a while because we went to a vegan buffet, an Ethiopian vegan buffet, and that was good. It was really good.
That's what I love about going out to eat at different cultures, because they've mastered so many things, versus, me. I haven't mastered the complete vegan diet. And it was wonderful. They had lots of vegetables. They had a lot of gravies. I love gravies. And the Indian food, they've mastered it too. They're really good at doing that too.
Yes.
And but it's it's kind of hard to find an Ethiopian restaurant or cook the food. I guess I could learn it if we went to enough ceremonies and got on YouTube.
And Indians are fantastic at vegetarian and vegan.
Yes, they've mastered vegetarian food for sure. For sure. And that's what I am. I'm a vegetarian.
Hey, I mastered curry.
Yeah, curry. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. You make some good curry. Yeah, curry's good.
Good.
But no, I do eat a little bit of dairy, but I won't drink milk or any of that stuff from the store. All my stuff comes from an organic. It's all organic. Even though what tripped me out, I went to, I think it was Walmart, and I needed some cream. I like just good old cream, just cream. That's it, just milk, and that is it. That's inside, and that's all the ingredients. And all the name brand organic ones had preservatives.
Yes.
I was like, wow, that's crazy. And then I got the Great Value, had nothing in it, just cream. I'm like, okay.
Yep.
So I do look at all the ingredients. So I'm really picky. So
yes, people, please read the labels. I used to love Costco chicken, the roasted chicken. I read the label one day. I don't eat that anymore. No, chicken is not the only ingredient. No.
No,
Some of the ingredients you cannot pronounce. And I was told this probably 20, 30 years ago. If you cannot pronounce it, don't buy it. Okay? You don't want to put that, whatever it is, in your body. That's what I was told. And it seems to work very well for me.
I remember going into a store and I asked an associate for, where's your gluten-free items? And she said, oh, the health food. And I'm like, well, yeah, what do you call the rest of the food up in here? Okay.
Yes.
The healthy department. I'm like, oh, that should say something. That sent me such a very firm, and like the brainwash. It's so real. So I always say anything in the grocery store in the middle is pretty poisonous. Everything around the grocery store is where you're going to find the most healthiest stuff. The live foods are around the store. So
yes, and Sprouts has their produce right in the middle. But remember, there's different produces. There's organic, non-organic, and anything that starts with a 4 on the UPC code is sprayed.
Yeah.
It's a mess.
It's modified, GMO'd, or it's been pesticide.
Yeah.
But I understand that the prices could be said, what they do, they price gouge us. They mess with us.
Yeah.
They make healthy food seem it's harder, which it's not, because that's going back to the basics. That's all that is.
Right.
But get your berries, get your apples, get whatever fruit you guys get, and put them inside of 2 or 3 cups of fresh water, and put a couple tablespoons of baking soda in there, and let it sit for about 20 minutes. And all of the pesticides and everything will come up to the top, and it will. There have been people out there that have verified this information, and it cleans them, the pesticides and the preservatives, 99.99%.
Okay.
So-
So remember to drain the water off.
Yeah.
Don't pull the fruit through those toxins.
And then this strainer, I was doing a strainer. I do a big strainer that I have, and I put all my food in there and my fruit in there. And that's what I had to do that last week, you guys. I could not find any organic fruits.
Yeah.
I went to 2 different stores and I just couldn't find anything. And I wasn't going to be going to the farmer's market for another 5 days. I was like, oh, darn, I got to get my fruits. So I ended up having to do that and get some. And that's what I've done. I know what it's like to be on a budget. I get it. So if you can't get those and you can't afford them, go ahead and get the other ones. And that is a way to clean them. So
Yeah.
that's good news.
Doing that for years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Jess, it's so old. It's an old trick. But anyways, it does work. It does work. And you'll see it. You will see this stuff come up and come out of it, and then just clean it up. And you can do that as many times as you want. And it does not affect the taste at all. It really doesn't. You had the berries, the strawberries and the blueberries, didn't you?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were fried.
Did you taste
Very
it?
fresh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
didn't
very
taste
fresh.
anything. Didn't taste
Yeah.
nothing. We even made a blueberry oatmeal. And that's
Yes,
another
it
good
was
thing, you
very
guys.
good.
On this trip, we've been eating very, very good.
Yes.
We went to go stay with some friends, and they were wonderful, wonderful guests, and they cooked us every meal.
Yeah.
Mm.
And they're vegetarians, right? Or are
She eats chicken.
well, I meant normally. I mean, she's
Yeah.
pregnant too.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, they're pretty much vegetarian. They go back and forth. She's been pregnant. She's been having babies. So, and again, everyone's diet is per their body, you guys.
Yes.
And all of our bodies are completely different. None of us are the same. So that's why I help you guys eat for what your body needs and doesn't need.
Mhm.
I don't believe that the diet that I'm on is going to work for you. But I can help you teach you how to learn, how to know what you should eat and what you shouldn't eat, and how to read your body, because your body does give you those signals of what you should have and what you shouldn't have. But I've noticed that the humans have gotten really good at ignoring that and saying, oh, well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And not being disciplined. So I can help you guys with that, of teaching you how to learn how to read your body and what you should have and what you shouldn't have, because your body gives you signals right away after you eat something. I did last night. I got bloated really, really, really bad last night. And we ate
After
really
the tacos?
good. Mm-hmm. Right after we ate the tacos. So, and they were really good tacos.
Yes. And they
But
were potato.
it was the
taco.
potatoes. Yeah, they were potato tacos. So I shouldn't have had all that starch.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have to be really careful with the starch, because we also had oatmeal that morning.
Yes,
and
we
then,
did.
Yeah, and then we had that beautiful pita, even though it's
Yes,
all gluten free
yes.
and everything. It was just way too much earth. Way too much earth for me and my tummy. Just
Yeah,
said,
the
"Ooh, let's
grain-
just-" yeah.
The grains and stuff.
Mhm.
It was too much.
And then the tortillas,
Even though
yeah.
it might be gluten free, it still is grain. And
Yeah.
be careful with that, especially those who who believe they have celiac disease. Again, it's mind over matter. If you don't want it, let it go. Let it go.
Yeah, starch is just earth. I can only have so earth for me, I go by, I eat by seasons, you guys. Whatever season it is, whatever the fruits, whatever the vegetables that are in for that season calls to me to eat. So I eat with the garden.
Yep.
And that's how I flow. Now I know that earth is like 75% water and 25% earth. My body, this corporeal human, this beautiful avatar that I've created, is also the same as mother. I am 75% water and I'm 25% earth, and so are you. So for me, when I have too much earth, it weighs me down and it makes my tummy hurt. So
Yeah.
And that was a sign I got last night. So I won't be having too much earth today.
Well, and I've been, I realize that it is the potatoes, which I have too much of, was causing dryness to my skin because the starch from the potatoes turns into sugar.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, that's why you got to be careful with that.
But your body recognizes that sugar. It's not necessarily a bad thing. And if you overloaded it like I did yesterday, yeah, you might get a little bit of a tummy ache, and then you detox it. I know exactly how to detox that stuff out.
Well, what was the other thing that you had? Oh, yes. We went and you had fajitas.
No, oh, I got sugared.
Unknowingly.
That's why I didn't sleep the first night we got here. I didn't know it. That's why I don't like to go out to eat. I don't like to go out to eat. And we were starving and we'd been on the road. So I heard about this great little Mexican restaurant in Camp Verde. Was it Camp Verde?
Yes.
Yeah. I've heard so much about it. We went in there and I ordered fajitas thinking I was going to be safe. Mm-hmm. Vegetable. No, shrimp.
Shrimp. It was shrimp.
I haven't had any seafood. And they were known for their shrimp. They're known for having really good shrimp. Their whole menu's full of shrimp. But their fajitas were made with barbecue sauce.
Yeah. It's to me that was
It took me a minute to
sacrilege.
figure it out. It took me a long minute to figure out like these taste so funny. Why do these taste like barbecue? Why do these taste like barbecue? Made myself a couple tacos. And probably within about an hour after I ate that, my stomach hurt. I was sick the whole next day. Yeah, I got sugared, you guys. And I didn't sleep that night.
Yeah.
So, but I had a detox. I detoxed it all out, so I'm good to go. And then I probably sabotaged it by having so much earth yesterday. But, people cook for you. And I just love home cooked meals. There's nothing better than a good home cooked meal. But there was a lot of vegetables too.
Yes.
That carne asada she made to go on the tacos was just.
Oh, yeah.
And I loaded it. I took most of the carne asada. I used mostly that, and very little potatoes. And then what else did she have? Avocado. Oh, yeah, I loaded mine up with vegetables pretty much. But still, but the tortilla too. So.
Yep.
Anyways, yes, you guys. So. Today's going to be a good day. We covered a lot of subjects. We covered, all of your fears are lies. What are some of your fears out there, you guys? What do you guys, what do you fear? I mean, hey, we just got out of October. And it's kind of funny how the election came right after October, when October is the month that I always say is the month where the most fear energies are created. Interesting connection there, huh?
Yeah, and to me, I just love it because of the fall colors and everything. I love fall.
Yeah, I love October, but it's what it is what we, oh, thank you, Joanne. She just brought us some incense. We got new incense, you guys. We went insane shopping, okay? We're all smelling incense and oils and it's been a lot of fun. We're going to do that again too. I'll be going. I'm sure we'll be going to the crystal store. Yeah, because they got more incense there that I just love. We love incense and all that stuff. And we don't do it to we light the smoke as a gift to our ancestors. Every time I light anything that gives smoke, I always say this is a gift to my ancestors, to my guardian angels, to the star mothers, to Great Spirit, to Mother Gaia, and to every light beings on this planet. Please take this smoke and transmute it into loving, happy, healthy, peaceful, healing energies for every light on this planet and beyond, especially the negative ones. And so it is.
Love it.
Yep. And that's my little prayer that I say, affirmation I say every time I light something as simple as something like this. And they will take that smoke for us and they will transmute it. And I say that affirmation probably at least 15 times a day because I'm at least lighting at least 15. I'm smudging. And I do that, you guys, for the smoke to transmute into something good because I really believe that. Because I know that I can clear a space. My light's so bright, I walk in there, I clear a space. The darkness runs.
You can channel needs too. Your sage and your Palo Santo.
Oh, yeah. Too. We got sages, we got new Palo Santo. Yeah. We did all the spiritual stuff. Well, here comes lights coming on now. Okay, so what else did we cover? We covered
Well-
AI.
Well, fears. We're working on fears.
Oh, yeah, fears,
Victor
that's
has
right.
fears. Fears I working on to get past is bats.
Bats.
I know they are
Air cleaners from the.
right.
Why bats? Do you have a lot of bats where you're at?
I would think it would be too cold for them, but
Didn't we see some bats last night?
I think so.
One of
No,
our.
I heard a coyote when we were up at that one spot. You guys couldn't hear it, but I could hear it in
Yeah,
the
I know.
distance. Yeah.
Somewhere during our trip here, there was bats.
Yeah, I know.
We
I
saw bats
bats.
somewhere along the road, along the way.
I didn't.
Yeah.
We have a lot of bats in Phoenix, especially where the lights are, like where the high schools, the football fields are, and the soccer fields are. Those big lights, and we have a lot of caves in Phoenix, and so I know we have a lot of
in
bats.
different areas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Throughout
it's
the
very
state.
common to see a bat.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you get past that one? They're your friends. Kind of find a cute bat to be your friend, I guess.
Victor, you're an artist, and the words were draw them, make them yours. I don't know if it was as a kid or like we always talk about is past lives, but what they're saying is draw them. And this other thing just came in is the cats will understand because you love to draw felines and they are your guides, but work on bats, being friendly with the bats by drawing them. Okay.
And I got just Victor that you're a Lyran. You come from the Lyran planet. You went to war with the bats. You guys had a war, so it was pretty bloody. So that's just one of your past lives that left residual on your chi when you came here. So, but we are all family now. We are all friends, and now they've come to our planet to help us. So that time is over with, and we're here now, and they became our friends. So, and they do have a purpose on this planet. So maybe kind of changing your perspective on it might help. But yeah, go ahead and face that. That's your fear because you went into a galactic war with them when you were in your Lyran planet. Had a war with them, possibly.
Yep.
That's what I'm feeling.
And owl wisdom. Love it that you found an owl, a barn owl, and they are not small.
What a great sign that is. Yeah,
Yes.
that is such an awesome sign. To angels speaking to you.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, she's out feeding the horses. What a wonderful life.
Yes.
I love your life, KK. I love your life.
Yeah, and the beautiful horse that is her little.
Yeah, featured on your as your picture is just beautiful.
Yeah.
Horses are just incredible beings. I bet. I know a little bit about horses. I went horseback riding quite a bit as a child and a little bit as a young adult, but that's about all. But I really enjoyed them. Very powerful animals. And I always got the slow one. I never got the horse that would gallop, and I'd get so upset. I wanted to run. I wanted to race with it, but they never did that for me.
My mom had horses, and so I loved that. I remember in Texas, I was riding one of the horses bareback, completely bareback, no bridle, no nothing. I love that.
They are very healing. I agree with that. I think so too. And in tune, I know.
Well, we talked about this earlier too, Bounty. Humanity isn't progressing. It is going to. We're changing. My mauvish guy is watching and waiting, guarding.
Humanity is progressing very well.
Well,
it's not what you see.
Yeah.
It's not what you think it is. It's not what it seems, hon. That, I promise you. I promise you.
Well, you were talking that we're not evolving right now. You were
No,
talking
we're
about that.
we have not been evolving.
Yeah,
we
we are
have been
now.
de-evolving generations after generations. We're not evolving. No, we haven't been doing that because we've had this dark, fake light matrix that has been brainwashing us
Yep,
into
exactly.
from the minute we're born, it starts, that we're not worthy. But humanity is progressing. We have been progressing so much, especially in the past 4 years. I feel humanity has done a lot of great work. And like I said, I have faith in it. I have faith in my brothers and sisters that we will always rise above and we will always do the right thing because that's who we are.
But the powers that be have not been evolving. They're still trying to pull us apart.
Mhm.
While the light workers and just basic humans are trying to get together.
The light workers are holding ground for the rest of the light workers that need to wake up. Everyone comes from the light that's on this planet, unless you are a messenger and you are a soulless human. We went over that last week. So we know who these fake people are. These fake humans are. They stick out like a sore thumb. For those of you who don't, it's okay. You haven't
Yep.
woken up to that awareness, and that's why you have the light workers like us, the more advanced ones, I would say.
Flying foxes are cute.
Foxes are very cute.
Yeah. Like flying monkeys.
But
flying
yeah,
squirrels.
think positive things. Like I've said again, if you think negative things, then one negative things are going to happen. Whatever you think is going to happen, that's your world. The split has happened. You
Yes.
want to be negative. You want to be a naysayer. You don't have enough proof that this is happening, and you can't believe and you can't trust. Well, you're going to go down that road. You're going to go into that dimension. You're going to stay in that 3D dimension. And then for the ones of us who know and feel it all in our heart and follow our heart and know that this planet is rising in vibration and we're going from a planet of duality to a planet of unity, then that is the direction that you're going to be going. So your choices are your choices.
Yep.
You can choose to do whatever you want. And that's what's so beautiful about this whole entire thing. It really is.
Free will.
Free will, yeah.
Yep.
It's literally handed to you. You come from a creator that gives you free will and loves you unconditionally to do whatever you want. There are no conditions on the love. So
Yeah.
flying foxes.
We're almost at 10 o'clock, but we got on late too. So
Yeah.
that's up to you what you want to do.
But yeah, you guys just stay positive, follow your heart.
And send out a lot of unconditional love and positivity today. Anytime
Yeah.
you stop and think about anything, think of love and think of sending it out.
Open the door for the person. Maybe they dropped something, pick it up for them. Maybe just say hi to someone. Smile a lot more. And we will all get through this, I promise.
Yeah.
And
It's going to be beautiful on the other side.
It's going to be so nice once we get over there. But this is just, the end of what needs to come down of the old energy, which is not working for us anymore. And it's time for us to start something new and to get into something new because it's just the way of it. We're moving on. Either you get with the program, you get on the train, because this love train is choo 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 choo. It's moving on. It's taking off.
Yeah, and I can't help but think of the song from the sitcom, "Moving On Up to the East Side." It doesn't matter which side, you're just moving on up.
Moving on up.
Yeah.
This next layer of awareness is spirituality. It's beautiful. It's really nice to be in this type of a mind frame. I love it. I love the way that spirit has, helped me, and I hope I can help it for you guys. And again, I am Claudene. I am the creator of Elevated by Claudene, where I help you transfer off of pharmaceuticals and street drugs and alcohol onto plant-based medicine. And I help you be a better person, to know the bigger you. We merge the beginning, the part of you that has a beginning and end, your avatar, your human, with the part of you that is has no beginning, has no end, is the bigger you,
Right.
and we merge that together into one big heart.
Yep.
Adios, people.
And putting up the QR codes for you guys. Yes, I put Claudine's in there first. It will be also be in the chat. I know I usually don't put mine up there, but here we go. Thank you guys for coming in, and remember, just embrace the love today because we need it more and more right now, and it'll also help you. The more love you send out, the more you're going to receive.
It's all about love. Love, 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 love.
All we need
We sound like
is
a
love.
bunch of Sedona
No.
hippies, don't we?
I was gonna say because all you need is love, and that's John and George. So I
Yeah,
mean John
okay.
and Paul.
Hey, I am proud to be a hippie.
Yes.
What did they call me? Whatever the titles I get mostly I'm called the woo woo. Oh, the woo woo.
Okay. I like wild and free.
Wild and free.
Yep.
Hippie child.
Yes, I'm finally getting back to that. Thank you guys for coming in. Appreciate it so much. Again, Bonnie, hopefully Don will be on tomorrow morning. Tomorrow night, Don and Angie. Let's see. Thursday morning will be Naturally Divine Goddess Tarot. Friday morning, I will be back with Scott at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Saturday morning is Susan around 10 o'clock. She should be early. Bonnie will be back on Sunday at 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time should be Sherry Beery and A5 sets. So hope to see you guys there, and we will talk later. Love and light, everybody. Rise above with love.
Marry everything.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.